Hello friends, this is Dr. Neeta, and in this video we are going to discuss about belief. So what is belief? A belief is a conviction in the truth of a proposition. Beliefs are held without resource to proof or evidence. Belief systems often deal with issues which cannot be explained by reason or logic creation, the meaning of life after life. So many of the time it has happened that something you have listened from someone and you just trust it, you just believe it as it is. You never question, you never ask yourself any question about that thing. Even it doesn't ask for any kind of proof or evidence. It may happen that sometime you may get some kind of proof or evidence that oh it is true, that is whatever I was heard. But many of the time when the belief get formed, you listen something from someone and you just form that kind of belief about that particular scenario, situation, or people or personality, and you just trust as it is, and that's how actually belief forms. A belief is a mental attitude that some preposition is true. Between 80 and 95% of what you think comes from habits of thought called attitudes. And those habits of thoughts come from your beliefs. And where do your beliefs comes from? Your beliefs come from your teachers, who are your teachers, all the people you come in contact with and their beliefs. So 95% till 95% of your life is governed by your attitude. Your attitude is actually governed by your habitual thought pattern, and your habitual thought pattern actually comes from your belief. From where belief comes? So from your teachers. Who are your teachers? So these are the people around you, your environment. So within your environment, your parents come, your family members come, your teachers come, your colleagues or your friends come, your peers or another society members, everything, neighbors, everything comes within your teachers, and you are actually listening them, or you're observing them, and whatever they are saying you are trusting them as it is, and that's how your personality get formed. Self-esteem and self-belief. It is important to know that self-esteem and self-belief are vital for your future success. Whatever you are trying to achieve, whilst self-belief is an internal measurement of how much you believe and have confidence in your own potential and abilities for the future. So you need to actually understand that from your belief, your self-esteem and your self-belief actually built, and that's how your personality built, and that's how you behave at any incidents and any stage of life. Self-esteem, although very similar, relates to how you regard and value the external images of yourself. A self-image generally develops from your past experiences, achievements, and education. To achieve your visions, your goals, and objectives, you need to work on your feelings of self-worth, self-confidence, and your level of self-esteem, and start to believe in yourself and believe that everything you set yourself in life is possible. Now, in self-esteem and self-belief, the major role of your childhood, what kind of environment you grown, what kind of actually pattern of behavior you have observed within your childhood, it matters a lot. If you have got negative treatment within your childhood, wherein most of the time people just talk negative about you, and most of the time because of fear your self-esteem get lower, so these kind of personality you will develop within your whenever you get younger, or whenever you get into your career. At that moment of time you may face difficulty because your self-esteem was lower in the childhood, and when you get nurture, at that moment of time you have heard a lot of negative things about your own self, and that's how your self belief form, that oh, you are worthless, you are not actually able to do small things, and that's how then you will find difficulty in different stages. Many of the problem you may face within your life because already you are thinking negative about yourself. Why belief is important? Beliefs are important because behavior is important and your behavior depends on your belief. Everything you do can be traced back to beliefs you hold about the world. Everything from brushing your teeth to your career. Beliefs also help determine your reactions to other behavior. This entire means that beliefs are not an entirely private matter. Even beliefs you try to keep to yourself may influence your action enough to become a matter of legitimate concern of others. Now, why beliefs are important? Beliefs are important because your behavior is important. How you are behaving, that is the way actually the world watching you, the world even have that attitude about you, that this is the way you behave with others, and all your behaviors come from your belief, and that's why beliefs are important, because it directly hitting your personality, what kind of person you are. It directly actually depend on what kind of belief you are having. So if you'll have positive belief about yourself, you have complete faith on yourself, you believe in yourself, then actually you will develop positive personality. If you don't believe in yourself, of course you'll have that hesitation within your personality and you could not perform small things, or you may get problems within your life. Why belief is important? Again, your beliefs shape your values, impact your emotions, and motivate your behavior. At the core of your worldview is your belief system, which affects the way you see the world and how you relate to others in the world. Therefore, it is essential that you know what you believe and why you believe it. So again, why beliefs are important? Because each and everything you are actually getting from the world, again, it's your perception, how you are taking things. uh, if you are actually having belief about someone that they are like this, so you can always get such kind of response, and that's how your relationship may not be good with others. In each and every stage, actually what kind of belief you are having is very important. Your belief system. Your belief system is the actual set of precepts from which you live your daily life, those which govern your thoughts, words, and action. Without these precepts, you could not function. In order to be successful in any endeavor, first you need to have the self-belief that you are going to make it happen. You have to believe in your ability to be and do what is necessary in order to achieve the success you need. Now, what I mean by belief system, the way actually you have formed your belief system, based on that, it's going to decide your destiny, whether you are going to achieve success within your life or not. If you think bad about you, oh, I can't do anything because no one appreciate me, everyone thinks ill about me, and or no one gives me good treatment, all this kind of thing actually lower your self-esteem, and because of lower self-esteem, you could not get that motivation to do some good thing in life, and that's why actually you may get back. But if you develop positive attitude toward life, toward others, and you actually take up challenges and work on yourself, actually things may become easier. So what you believe is very important, because it's going to govern whole of your life. This is a simple cycle of belief structure. So belief causes perception, through which filters actually we are watching the world. We are actually getting means taking things in the real life. Then it creates feelings or emotions. Our feelings and emotion creates our results, and those results actually get into our behavior, and that behavior produces outcome for us. So each and everything comes in cycle, and that's how actually we see the world around us, and our behavior get impacted, our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, our actions, everything is actually controlled and governed by this belief. What is the cognitive structure? Now, belief is someone told you lawyers overcharge their client, lawyers help their client lie. Now, here, what values at the first stage? Fairness and honesty. These are the value. Now, what kind of attitude you may develop because of these kind of things you have heard about lawyer? Oh, I don't like lawyers. Just like for many things we have heard, oh, corruption, everywhere corruption is there, I don't like corrupted people. Then about politicians, all the politicians are corrupt and I don't believe in politicians. So all these kind of statements actually we have heard from media, from somewhere. uh, though we may not have that everyone is like that only, but as that is what is the major belief of the society, and that's how we are taking that belief, and without questioning anything we are actually making our attitude toward those kind of thinking, and that's how most of the time we develop our attitude about this. This is what you do not want: lack of self belief and feeling of failure. So, what is the vicious cycle? I can't, I always withdraw. And then what happen? If I can't and I withdraw, I'll get to actually experience failure. I get fail, then what will happen? I'll experience low self esteem. And if low self esteem, then I'll experience anxiety. And again, in anxiety, I'll say I can't. And I can't is now my major belief, and that's why I get into the vicious cycle of withdrawal, failure, and anxiety. So all this kind of vicious cycle may continue. This is the example of failure feeling wherein the self-esteem is getting lower. Now we'll see another example wherein how we could actually improve it, boost it. So this is what you want: high self-esteem and high self-belief. So I can is and I actually try again and again. Persistency I get, and due to persistence I got achievements. So I achieve something in life, then my belief is, oh, I can. So what has happened? My self-esteem got higher. Then because of high self-esteem I got motivated, and again my belief becomes stronger. I can do it. Yes, I am having those capacity, I am having all that proficiency, I can do things in a better way. And now the belief that I can become stronger, and it become my virtuous cycle that I can. So this is how I can actually help boosting my self-esteem. What you believe affect you and everyone in your lives. Always have high self-confidence in your own self. Believe in yourself, your capabilities, and your potential. So thank you very much. This much for this video. Remember, you were born champion. So thank you.